All right, here we are. Our
my
inaugural brunch ladies.
of Conshy Consignment.
Yeah.
Brunching. I like it.
Absolutely love it.
We
decided we're going to have a signature drink.
Yes, we did.
Yours has not arrived yet, but
it's on its way. Mine's coming.
I can show you mine.
I'm dying to see yours.
It is in a Joe's Crab Shack because I have some really good memories there.
Nice.
And I made a Bloody Mary with what we had in the house. So clamato for the base, and then horseradish, sriracha, fresh ground pepper.
Oh, you put sriracha. Mm.
Well, we were out of hot sauce, so I had to use the sriracha.
A little extra smoky flavor in there.
It's really good. It's really good. It's got some kick. I think I might have overdone the horseradish, though. So if you see my cheeks getting red, that's why.
Can you overdo horseradish? I guess you can, but God, I love it.
I know, right?
Oh, I love it so much.
I can't wait to see what Nick puts in yours.
I can't either. Really can't wait.
Yeah, when quarantine first started, Emma and I made virgin Bloody Marys, and we just went wild with it because we had all this clamato, right? And what can we do with it? Oh, I know. So we did every sort of combination, and so I haven't touched one since the beginning of quarantine.
I think you're going to have to tell what's in my special drink because I don't even know, but my gosh, is it pretty. What is in this, bartender Nick?
Well, that's a Bloody Mary, of course, Mary Molly.
With a salted rim even. What?
Oh my gosh, he totally blew me out of the water. I have no garnishes on mine.
All right, I see horseradish. I see pepper. What else?
A little salt, a little celery seed.
A little celery seed.
Worcestershire.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to add that in.
Tabasco. Okay. How hot is it going to be?
A little orange juice and a little lime juice in there, fresh squeezed.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, thank you. Hey, can you bring me up that article that came in that item that came in this week that we weren't quite sure what it was?
Sure.
I have to share it with people.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's my taste test, y'all.
Is it really spicy?
It's got a kick, but it is so good. Oh my gosh. This could be
jealous.
Don't yours look delish too.
It is very good. It is very, very good.
Who doesn't like a Bloody Mary for brunch?
Yeah, especially after the week we've had, right?
Oh my God.
I mean, this is really just such a treat. We had a wild week at Conshy Consignment, don't you say?
Yeah, so wild and just crazy busy, but all good.
All good.
I don't mind crazy busy when it's all good.
Yeah, it was fun. Good. We did 2 weeks of a What's in Conshy's Closet, and we're going to post the video here on YouTube of all the cool things, but we did Curvy Conshy. So there were all sorts of fun items, all sorts of fun inspirational plays on words. So for those of you that don't know, Molly is the face behind most of our social media at Conshy Consignment. She is the one that does all those beautiful designs and logos and What's in Conshy's Closet. Yeah,
I love it. I have so much fun. It's the artist that I've always had in me. When I used to teach kids, I was the art teacher at the preschool. I taught him for years, and it gives me that creativity that I love. So I really love doing it. It's a lot of fun.
I always feel funny because a lot of times people assume it's me, and they're always like, "Hey, great job, Livy. That really looks awesome." And I'm like, "No, it's not me, guys. That's Molly."
Just say thank you. Thanks.
She gets the credit for that. Absolutely.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and I'm just thrilled to be able to be back and I've never left, as we said, but more involved again because, life led me back. And it's We're having fun, y'all. We're having fun. It's like fun, like being in the store where we constantly were talking and had stuff going, but we missed the face to face. But it's a different version, but we are loving every minute of it.
Yeah. So Molly and I have a business meeting every Sunday at 9:30. And, we talk and it carries over into kind of like a brunch mode usually. So we thought, why not bring this, why not go live? We can have some special guests. We can talk about our week.
Bring some people in. Yeah.
So this is our first one, and I'm just super excited about the possibilities and
absolutely.
And I love that vest you have on. It is just the cutest thing I have ever seen.
Poppy, my cousin, found it for me, and it is got here mauve and gray at the bottom.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Maybe one day it'll make it into Curvy Conshy. I don't know, but right now I'm having an utter love affair with it. So it'll be on my body for a while.
I called dibs when you were done. I called dibs.
Sorry, y'all might miss it. It might go from me to Libby, then to Curvy Conshy. Then to Curvy Conshy. But
it is so much fun. Oh my God.
It's a party in a vest.
Got a party in a glass, party in a vest. You are just partying it up there in
a vest, or it might actually be somebody's bath mat. I don't know. It could be.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
I do too. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. I'm glad that Poppy found it and brought it over and said, "Look, you got to have this. Try it on." So she picked a good one for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She gave it to you. So she's been one of your newest consigners, which is kind of fun. She has some awesome stuff that you got.
She has some great things. Not only her items, but her son, who's a senior in high school. She brings in some things of force that are really, really good items. So I have a bunch here. I gotta get up. She just brought me.
We might have to have her on as a special consigner guest one week.
We should. She would have to do that. She would have fun doing that. Yeah,
I bet, because she's very into. She was an actress, right?
Yeah,
she still is. I don't know.
She is. She does a lot of local in Charlotte community plays and things. Not now with obviously where we're at in the world right now, but prior to that, she was doing a lot of stage performing and that kind of thing, and used to do and still does, I think, some voiceover, which she's really good at doing voiceover stuff. So yeah, but she's just a breath of fresh air. She's just this cute little thing you want to put in your pocket and take her around with you. I got a Poppy.
Yeah, so now we have Polly, who works with us. Who she's teaching right now, so she's just uber busy. But in the summer, she's probably going to be a regular.
Yes,
a regular with the brunch ladies.
Yes, I can't wait.
Very involved, and we have Holly recently who helped us out. Molly's friend is a life coach. Yeah, so we have Molly, Holly, Polly, Poppy, and Libby. Yeah. Right. That's wild.
All of those ending in a Y, right? Polly, Molly, Holly, Poppy, Libby. Yeah, all ending in a Y.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Good stuff. So, Conshy's Closet, how much fun has that been? That's something we do, I want to say, on a regular basis, but sometimes we take a break and expand what we're doing for 2 weeks because we just have so much going on that we will slow it down. But we like to highlight items. And I think the great thing about doing that is we have so much amazing inventory in our online store that things get lost, I think, sometimes in the amount of awesome items. So this allows us the opportunity to bring some of those out and just pop them out there. Can you hear the kids? My window is open because, okay, good. I mean, if you do, I hope you enjoy it. But I was actually going to do this outside on my deck, but it is such a gorgeous day today that all my neighbors are out here under my window, out walking. We've got, kids everywhere. So when I went to set up, my neighbors in the backyard on their deck, it was just, everybody's out loving it. So Instead, I came up to my office and opened the window so I could still enjoy.
Oh, and you have the rest of the day to enjoy that beautiful deck, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna actually go to a soccer game today. One of our Philly friends is in town, so we're gonna go sit out in the sun and watch Drew play.
Oh,
soccer.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be really nice.
Yeah, I just can't have too many of these.
No. Unless it's a virgin.
Yeah, kind of not.
Okay, all right.
Kind of not. No, it's kind of not one. No, I maybe should have with the soccer game, but no.
That's all right. It's our first one. You need to take the edge off, right?
Yep. So anyway, that's what I liked about, back on the subject of what's in Conshy's closet and doing things like Curvy Conshy or a select brand or something, is it really gives us the opportunity to highlight some of those great things we have in our store. So
yeah, and you recently started the Conshy Boutique, which I love.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Again, that came from us getting so many amazing, I want to say designer label items, but I also don't necessarily want to cut it at that, because sometimes it's just that something may not be, help me here, like a Gucci but it just is a spectacular piece that's in mint condition or new with tags.
Mm-hmm.
So we have different ways that Libby and I go through the process of curating that boutique and what's going to go in that boutique. But it is just a special place for us to highlight those extra special items that might come in. So
absolutely.
Yeah, and it's been a hit. And I think when you go to it, what I love is when I go into the boutique through our online store, it has such a beautiful look.
It does.
I always say a successful store to me is a store that you walk into and you just have to leave with something. Like, you know how you go into those stores and some of you browse and you're like, oh, this was cute, bye-bye, and you walk out.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's those stores you walk into and you're just like, I have to have something. Like, I can't walk out of here without a pencil. I don't know what, a pair of earrings. But those stores that are out there that you walk in and you just have to leave with something in your hand. And that's the feel of Conshy Boutique that I, think we're going for, is it's just that beautiful, like, wow, these items, got to have one.
Oh yeah, I know. I have to put I'll put a link in the video below.
Okay, that's a good idea.
So people can actually see what we're referring to. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, why not?
A direct shot to it. I like
why
that.
Not? I mean, we've been learning a lot about, I'm kind of proud of us. We've been learning a lot about, TikTok and Reels and, just what all the current stuff is. And
we're trying to act like we're cool and hip.
Right. Yeah. Don't worry. My kids remind me I am not.
Don't you love that? Don't you love that?
But they're also good because Emma's really good at TikTok. So she's definitely helped me with that. My son is very good at video editing. So, when I can get him, when he's not too busy. Yeah.
They always have such busy lives. And that's it's the way we want it, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I always love when I use a term or something and Cal will just look at me and go, Mom, that's not a thing anymore. It's just not. Don't say that. I'm like, well, it is to me, man. Mm-hmm. And I always look at him and I go, do you understand? In fact, I think I've said this to Emma before too. Do you realize how lucky you are that you actually have a mom that's cool?
Right.
I mean, do you understand? Like, come on, man. Don't give us a hard time, because there are you are lucky.
Yeah, they are really lucky.
I think I've said that to your daughter before.
I was going to say, yes, last time we were visiting, you did say that to my daughter.
I think I did. Do you know how lucky you are?
Yeah, I guess my mom isn't so bad.
Yeah, you're lucky. I mean, because they've got friends that have parents that just aren't cool like we are. I mean,
right.
I mean, come on.
Look at that vest. That vest says it all. Thank you, Poppy.
Does your friend's mom wear a vest like this? I want to know.
Oh my God, I can't. I just can't.
I want to
You're
know.
hilarious.
Yeah. Probably not. Probably not.
You're hilarious.
Probably not. Yeah.
So I have this brooch and I want to show you guys because I just thought it was like the most, I love, oh my gosh, wait, the sparkles are too much. Look at that.
Oh
You
my
can't even, like, see
gosh.
it.
Look.
It's way too sparkly. Let's see. I'm not sure how I can get it not to sparkle.
Can you go up a little higher with it?
Woo.
And maybe, oh gosh.
So it's actually lavender stones. And it
beautiful.
was, of all the costume jewelry that we've had, I've never had one that was, I know you're not gonna be able to see this, but it's signed Kramer of New York. So I went on and I love researching and
of course I think Seinfeld right off the bat, but I know that's not that Kramer.
Right. Well, that's how I remembered it because it is spelled with a K like Kramer because I am a huge Seinfeld fan. So Kramer of New York, and we had it. And when I went on and researched it, they went for up to somewhere between like $40 and $400, right? These Kramer of New York cluster brooches. And so I put it in our resale therapy, the first resale therapy we did. And I offered it at $39 with free shipping. Well, all right, wait, let's go sidetrack. Wait, I gotta sidetrack to even get this story right. So we do resale therapy live.
I was about to say we need to explain what resale therapy is.
Right. So we do resale therapy live on Facebook on Thursday nights. And what we do is we put a bunch of like fun inventory that just came in aside, and we give our customers first dibs at that inventory, and we do it at a reduced price. So, all right, so that's what we do, and we have that live sale up for about a week until we do our next one. So we have all these items we put in at reduced price and blah, 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 blah. And so nobody snagged this baby at $39. So it went up to the rest of the world yesterday. Immediately, I got a message on eBay that said, and I priced it around $100. Immediately, I got a message on eBay that said, did you know this is actually one of their special color changing stone brooches? So when you put this lavender under an incandescent light, it actually appears blue.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So somebody reached out to me and said that, which I thought was just absolutely amazing. So, and then it sold, but not to the person who sent me that.
They were just educating you on something they knew
They
about.
were just educating me. Yeah, which I love about I love about selling on eBay. We do almost everything on eBay. That somebody was kind enough to reach out and let us know about that.
Love it.
Yeah. So this baby is sold. It'll be shipping out in the morning because we ship everything next day.
It's so beautiful.
But I just wanted to tell the story about it and give it a little extra showcase.
And now you know that those people that were sitting on resale therapy this past Thursday and didn't jump on the $39 free shipping are like, oh my God, why didn't I?
They could have enjoyed it. They could have resold it. They could have done any number of things with that beautiful brooch.
Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah.
Hey, I have
to hear back from the person that bought it. I love when customers send updates and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. That's always fun. I have a funny to tell you.
Oh boy.
Okay, this is about items coming in. You don't really kind of know what they are sometimes, but that's part of what we love. Or I know I do. I think you do too.
Yeah.
Is the research aspect. You know, you and I both love to learn new things. Like I don't like to sit stagnant. I just don't, which is why we're having fun learning more about YouTube and all these kind of things that we can do and grow with, and online selling live on Facebook. Well, I love to research items. And so these items come into us this week, and I didn't ask the question of what is it, because it was a whole bunch of stuff. So I open it up and I get this thing and I'm like, what is that? Okay.
What is that? That's right. What the heck?
Right. So it's got this bottom and it's got a toggle. So Nick and I are looking at it and we're like, it's got to be a floor buffer, right? Like you think of like the commercial push, the like at your
Yeah.
school, the kitchen
Okay.
cafeteria, because it has this toggle.
The brunch ladies could polish up the floor with that.
Brunch ladies could polish up the floor after we serve you up all your information. But, you know, it would make sense, right, that this would toggle on and this would be your floor cleaner, right? Like, total sense.
Maybe.
Okay, well, maybe.
Some tell me that's not it, though.
It's not it. So I'm doing my research. I cannot find it anywhere. I'm using every adjective, everything I can come up with to describe this and try to find like items. I got nothing. So this morning I'm listing another item, a new item from that grouping of things, and it's a dog toy, a new dog toy that you put your treats in. It suction cups to the ground and they can play around with it. And as I'm researching it and I find the exact item to identify it, down at the bottom of that particular advertisement of the item is this also sold often with, and there's this.
What? I still don't understand what it is.
It's a dog toy. So what you do, the nonstick bottom is so that it stays on the ground. You put little dog treats in here or cat treats, and it gives them activity to forage for their items, and you can make it harder for them to do and get them more active if you close it up more. Okay, they have to forage even more because it makes it a little deeper, but you put the little treats in here and they get down into the felt and they have to forage and dig and try to get them out.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
And it's machine washable, and you can pack it up and take it on vacation with you because it will zip into this tiny little thing.
I might need that for my Chihuahua.
He
is the laziest. He is the laziest dog in the whole world. I swear.
You know, do you think he would lay on it and just kind of nip his treats?
Well, my first thought was that we had an elderly Chihuahua, Papa, his name was, that passed away a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, he would have used that as his grass, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That wouldn't have worked for him.
Well,
that wouldn't have worked for him.
Would have been that it is machine washable. I did read that. They recommend washing it a couple of times a week, so it must be pretty durable because I did read up on all that. But who knew? From floor buffer to dog foraging toy.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's so smart, though.
Right? No idea. These are the things you learn in the consignment business. You look up and learn about things you never in a million years would think you'd be looking up and learning about, ever.
Well, I might be buying that. I think my Chihuahua would really like that.
Well,
maybe my cat too.
It was listed. Well, it says cats also.
Oh.
It does. It was listed this morning, so it's available for purchase, Libby.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I put it on this morning.
All right, I'm going to show Ken and see what he thinks.
Along with the other dog toys that I had. Yeah, how funny was that? I was like, Nick walked in. I'm like, you're never going to believe what this is. He's like, it's a floor buffer, right? I'm like, nope.
Not even close.
Not close to what we thought it was.
No.
He just kept thinking, you're going to find it at some point, you know, because he knows I never give up on an item. I just don't. I have to figure out what it is. It's like this determination that I'm never going to let the item beat me. I'm gonna find out what it is.
And how weird that that's how you found out what it was. If you didn't have the other toy, would you have ever figured it out?
Probably never, because I would have never searched dog toy on that ever. I never did that. I would have never thought that.
That's a wild one for sure.
To me, it was some kind of a cleaning something or another.
Yeah.
Right. So I just had to share that.
Oh my gosh. I just love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. So much fun. This is what makes this, well, one of the many things that makes this job fun.
It is fun
stuff. So you mentioned resale therapy every Thursday night.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell our friends about that? That's been a lot of fun. A lot of work learning it again, right? Learning new things. But I think we've got it down now.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. It gives that like auction-y type vibe, right? So like the first person to type sold and the number is, gets that item. So it's kind of fun because the prices are, as low as they'll probably ever go for that item. And,
right.
You want to be live, you know, you want to see if you can get on there live to make sure you get first dibs on an item. So
You gotta grab it.
Yeah. Because we like, I mean, in my family, we love auctions, except Emma. Emma does not like auctions. But the rest of us just absolutely go wild for them. So it kind of gives me that little bit of thrill, auction kind of thrill. So that's what I like about it.
Well, you're going to have to. I told Avery this too when I did his interview for his Avery Antiques business, which, by the way, if you haven't watched it, it's here on YouTube. You need to watch it. That's Libby's son, and he's just impressed me beyond. I've always loved him, always, but this interview with him really impressed me. So make sure you watch it. But I told Avery that I keep seeing auctions in the area here, and I am too intimidated to go to my first one by myself. So you guys need to come down here to North Carolina when able and help me learn the auction
circuit. Yeah.
I'm just scared. I'm too intimidated to go without somebody who really knows what they're doing.
Oh, he's the one. I'll never forget the first auction we went to. He was 9 years old, and I got him his own number. I know, crazy, right? But
that was very brave.
Right. And he had his own little, like, they weren't paddles like you see, but they were just like larger index cards that you would hold up that had your number on them. And, you know, I still get a little nervous at auctions, and he was just like, all right, he went around, he saw everything. He was like, all right, this is what I want to spend on this. This is what I want to spend on that. Cause you know, it's easy to get caught up in the moment. Right. And he was just cool as a cucumber. He would raise that number when he saw something, and, you know, if it was out of his range, he would be fine with it. And he was just it's one of my best memories. He was just like natural.
Well, that
and
was
I'd be like, I don't know. Should I go $5 more? I don't know.
I'm not going to tell them all about what's on the interview because they need to watch it, but that was one of his words of advice, was to know ahead of time what you're focusing on, have that price in mind, and stick with it. And I thought, wow, from a teenager, that's impressive advice.
Yeah, he's definitely
coming from somebody who doesn't have good control with that. I was like, wow, that's really good advice. And he said, and don't go in showing a whole lot of interest in that particular item. You know,
that's the other thing.
Walk by, and I was like, wow, this is so, yeah. People need to watch that if they haven't. That boy knows what he's doing.
He does.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah. Good stuff.
It's so nice to be able to do things together with him like that in the auctions, and
I love that.
Really enjoy it.
He hasn't come down here yet, so maybe that'll be what'll get him down here, is to go to some North Carolina auctions.
To get him in the car, he is not somebody that enjoys like a long car trip. So he's not a road trip kind of kid, but he'll get there.
Maybe or maybe not. It's not for everybody, you know. Maybe or maybe not, but especially when his sister comes back down, he needs to come down.
I know. That's what I said. You have to see the campus in Charlotte. Like, you just have to at UNC. Like, it's so beautiful.
It is. Yeah. It's such a gorgeous campus.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty lucky our kids are there, you know. And
I would
who would have thought that our kids would be at the same college?
So random and strange. So random and strange.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But it works for me because it gives me an excuse to visit you.
I know.
I love them in South.
I know.
And I'm just falling in love with Charlotte. I've just fallen in love with Charlotte.
I love it too. Oh, and I got to take you to my new hangout in NODA in Charlotte. I got a new hangout. Oh, I think I sent you the video while we were there the other weekend.
Oh, where they had the acoustic?
It's such a great vibe. Such a great vibe.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I told Nick and Doug and Poppy, because we met them for lunch there outdoors, picnic table that was painted like a zebra.
Oh my gosh.
That I could just throw it all away and move to NODA and just act like I'm in my 20s and just have Saturdays and Sundays hanging out at places like that, walking around. If anybody's never been there, I took Libby and Emma there, but it was, you know, when we were moving Emma into school, so it was a heavy COVID time, so really not a lot was open and available to do, but it's a very artsy section of Charlotte, and it's so much fun. What would you compare it to in Philly? I know there's areas like it, not Manayunk,
No, that was the first thing that came to my
Would you say
mind was actually
Manioc?
Manioc. Yeah.
Kind of like Manioc, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, similar.
Okay, maybe. Yep.
Similar. Yeah.
But it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. I could go move into a little bungalow and live that life and just, and Nick's like, no, you couldn't, because where are you going to store all your consigned items? You don't have storage if you live in a bungalow. We can't move into a bungalow.
It is nice. It is nice being able to work from home. Yeah. It is nice, especially these times.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to share with you my book that I just got because, as we all know, I am like super fan of the Pure Hustle podcast, right? And their YouTube channel.
I know that. I know that. Everybody else might not, but I know that.
Yeah. And they do these book reviews, the Level Up reviews, and they had reviewed this book. It is Atomic Habits. And, like when something keeps coming up in your life over and over and over again. So I listened to the Level Up review. It was awesome. I'm like, yeah, I have to read that book. And then I went to Polly's the other day and she's like, oh, I'm reading this book, Atomic Habits. And I'm like, oh, she's like, you should read it with me. And I was like, yeah, totally. I'm going to go home and I'm going to order it. Then yesterday I was on Evolving Always. They do a Saturday kind of like promo shout out for resellers.
Okay.
And one of the ladies on there was talking about Atomic Habits again. So I think, you
got to read it.
I got to read it.
You got to read it.
Super excited about it. But
I guess I got to read it.
Something shows up like all these times in your life. When I never even heard of the book.
You got to do it.
Yeah. So.
All right. Now I got to add that to my list, huh?
I think so. And it's way more fun if you have somebody to talk about it with.
We'll do a little book club with it.
Yeah.
Have you already started reading it?
No, I haven't even. I literally just opened the package.
Okay. Well, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it and then we'll read it and we'll do it.
Yeah. All right.
And if we get any other feedback and interest, maybe we'll do a little YouTube series and discuss it.
Oh, nice.
A little YouTube episode.
Absolutely.
I don't know. You know how my brain just rolls. We can't stop it. So.
And then maybe one day we can get Pure Hustle podcast on.
That would be your dream come true. Listen, I listen to you and I do love them. I love them and I listen to them. But I made the mistake of listening to them in the car when Nick was like, we were driving to Charlotte a couple of months back. And he was like, let's do a podcast, which, we got you turned on to Crime Junkies. We're big Crime Junkies podcast people. And there's others that we like to listen to. And I'm like, well, Libby told me about this one, but you probably don't want to hear it. It's about reselling that I need to listen to. He's like, oh, no, put it on. Big mistake. He loved them. We had to listen to him again coming back from Charlotte. He get home and he's like, here's what we're going to do. This is what you're going to do. We're going to and he's like ready to roll. He loves them now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Libby. Thanks, Libby.
Oh my God.
No, it's all good. I am so thankful that he supports me in what I do. And that he's got an interest in it and wants to help when he can. And I would be embarrassed right now to walk you around, and Libby can tell you I'm usually very anal, maybe particular about my house and clutter and particular. I like things clean. I don't like clutter. I like it organized. Right now, I have zero control over what Conshy Consignment has thrown up at me. I have stuff everywhere. But he's helping me get it organized. And without him, I couldn't do it alone, for sure. I couldn't. So I just like to give he and Libby a hard time because they are so much alike. It's scary. So
yeah, we tend to like the same things.
They do. It's really
and have the same obsessive drive.
Yeah, they're scary, the two of them together. It's crazy. So, I mean, down to little things that you guys like that are the same. Like I can't think one off the top of my head, but there's like
Tater tots.
Like tater
Tater
tot
tot?
obsessions. Come on. Yeah, like tater tots.
Well, we did both go to Penn State,
Yes, you did.
although we never crossed paths.
No. I'm telling you, I'm doing DNA testing. Next time you come, I'm going to find a hair follicle in the bathroom. And I'm going to do some DNA testing between the two of you.
That's not creepy.
That's my crime junkies.
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Well, I have some shipping to do today, so I'm going to get on that.
I do too. And I got a soccer field to get to. And I guess I'm going to finish this drink and then go.
Yeah, you got to finish that drink.
Oh my gosh. It's so good.
I think yours might be better than mine, although mine is pretty good.
So good. Can you see the horseradish floating around in there?
Yeah, totally. Wait.
And it's got a celery salted rim. Oh man, so good.
So I have two, I do all my big shipments through FedEx.
Uh-huh.
So yesterday I had this antique rosewood marble top end table plant stand to ship.
Okay. And
oh my God.
Did you ship it through FedEx?
Yeah, it didn't go out yet. It's all labeled. It's 50 pounds. Yeah, double boxed. Today I have a smaller one, like a mirror, a dresser top mirror to ship, but
you are
brave. Work doing those. It's a lot of work shipping those larger items. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Hey, tell your mom I have olives. Probably not the good olives that she had.
Oh, right.
But you need to let your mom know I had olives.
I gotta get to Trader Joe's and get some of those. I think Aldi has them too. They're like big green olives and they're stuffed with garlic cloves.
Yes, we get those.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can snag some of those for next week.
They're really good.
Garnish my Bloody Mary.
You need to garnish. Usually you need the celery that's got all the leaves on it, but we got the heart without the leaves.
All right. Well, I'm gonna up my game a little bit next week. I'm gonna see if I can outdo Nick's Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
You know the ones that you see that have like the mini hamburger on a skewer and the shrimp and the bacon and the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't think I'll be doing hamburgers or anything.
No, but they're fun.
Who knows?
They're fun to look at the pictures of them. I get really impressed. And people that do them with crab cakes and, little crab cake bun things, and they go all out.
All right, so mine's going to be a meal one of these weeks. It's actually going to have like a
whole meal in it.
A full meal garnish on top of our Bloody Mary.
I've decided I have a special Southern garnish that I love, and I'm going to add mine next week. So you'll see it next week. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I can't wait.
But I have to go find them. And when I find them, I shouldn't promise it next week, because sometimes you do have to search. No, I should be able to find them here. I've seen them here many places. I love them. But I'm going to add one to my skewer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then since everything seemed to work this week, next week we can have comments, and you can join us live if you're interested. We'll go ahead and advertise that. So this week was kind of on the quieter side, so we can make sure all of our technology worked for our brunch.
Yeah.
But feel free to join us.
Now we're nonstop, kids.
Yeah.
We know it works. There's no holding back.
Look out. All right. Well, I hope everybody has like a great week. And
me too.
We'll see you next week for brunch.
I agree. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.